Welcome to Review Every Ship by CitizenCon 2024. The point is to give an update on every ship since some haven't had a video made about them in years. And others, the information is simply too spread out to be helpful in making decisions. Remember, digital ships aren't imaginary, digital ships are imagine-necessary. A quick shout out to my Joni Ninja members Radium TX and Paling Tan, and my Chuni Ninja members Reagan 972, Wakan Yosai, Rage 1, Scorpion King 3, Meat Salad, and Soul Galaxia. And of course, all my other members who are all listed at the end of the video. Membership is never required, but always appreciated. You help make this YouTube dream even more possible, so thank you. Every month, we do a giveaway to give back to this wonderful community. This month's giveaway prize is yet to be determined, but it will be awesome because it's going to be something to do with Pirate Week. I just don't know what it's going to be yet because I don't know what's going to be for sale for Pirate Week yet. To enter the contest though, make sure you're subscribed to Billionaire Ninjas, leave a comment on at least one video, and like or dislike a video or multiple videos. In fact, that improves your chances. Winners have 2 weeks to claim their prize. Members collectively have a 25% chance of winning just for being members. So if you're subscribed, consider hitting that join button, and if you're not subscribed, I appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. For the full giveaway details, make sure you visit our Billionaire Ninjas Discord or our social media at Ninjas Leap. Today we begin with the Greycat industrial manufacturer. Well, we continue with them anyway. In this one, we have reached the Greycat STV, and it has 0 variants. For the price, the STV as of 3.23.1a, well, 3.24 now, is $40 standalone, $35 Warbond, and was $35 at concept. In-game cost is about $76,000, and the in-game 3-day rental price is unknown. This vehicle is available all the time. Get ready to have some serious fun on the job with the STV from Greycat. The sport terrain vehicle was built by pros, for pros, and features blazing speed and convenient built-in storage. The sport terrain vehicle. Steve, we already did that one on the PTV. We did that. What do you mean you have a rivalry with the Star Citizen vehicle? You don't have the same freaking name. Your name is Steve. For measurements, the STV has a length of 4.2 meters, beam of 2.8 meters, height of 2 meters. Its minimum crew is 1 and its maximum crew is 2. It can carry 0 SCU, but has stowage that equals about 2.5 SCU. For weapons, the STV has no weapons, no turrets, no missile racks. For ship parts, the STV has 1 extra small power plant, 1 extra small cooler. For hull HP for the STV is 4,250, which outpaces some of the smaller racing ships, but weirdly enough is less than the PTV. So yeah, maybe need to fix that. The claim time for the STV is about 12 seconds. Expedited claim time is 0 seconds, which is oddly less than the PTV. And the expedited fee is about 75 credits, which, yeah, balancing needs to be done. The STV has a top speed of about 40 meters per second, which makes it one of the fastest ground vehicles in the game as far as wheeled vehicles. For special features and amenities, the STV has about 1/4 of an SCU of storage. That's split between 2 1/8 SCU trunk areas. If you have small bits and bobs to move from point A to point B, you can use the STV. It has a decent amount of internal stowage for that. Let me start by saying I'm not the biggest fan of purchasing vehicles outside the game, with only a few exceptions. So almost always I'm going to suggest buying these in-game because they are so cheap. But I'm guessing in the future that will change, and I want these videos to still serve a purpose for people who don't think the same as I do. So I'll rate this as though they do have value as far as spending money. Now, it's time to rate this vehicle. A rating I rate from 1 to 10. My 1 is only by if you have a unique reason that is specific to you or because you like the looks of the vehicle. My 10 is basically if you have the money. This vehicle is almost guaranteed to be useful to you in the game. A 1 doesn't mean the vehicle is useless or ugly, and a 10 doesn't mean that the vehicle is perfect. Just remember, this is just our rating. Please give us yours in the comments down below, and we will read them right after we've had our morning tea and crumpets. My rating for this ship overall is a 4. Let's start with what I like about this vehicle. It's a bit weird to me that a M50, which is meant to fly in space, a 350R, which is meant to fly in space, and a Razor LX, which I can't stress enough, is meant to fly in space, has less hull HP than the game's equivalent to a glorified Jeep Wrangler. But that is a feather in the cap of the STV, which is tougher than it has any right to be. This is probably the vehicle most people will own, second behind only the Mirai Pulse, simply for how many vehicles it fits within. Now, what are the issues and how would we fix them? It could easily fit a 1 SCU box on the top instead of the spare tire. I would love it if they would let us swap that out. I promise, if a tire goes flat on my STV, I will drive it until all of the tires are gone before I change a single tire, unless it just completely stops working. Also, I don't understand why the PTV is tougher than its big brother, but could we balance that out, please? I don't think in a chicken match, the PTV should win against the obviously beefier STV if neither of us decides to turn. So who is this vehicle for? I said it earlier, this is the smallest vehicle that has legitimate utility considering it has internal storage. It's mainly here for people who need to go from point A to point B and carry a few things along. The Mirai Pulse is smaller but can't carry anything. The Dragonfly is thinner by a very small amount but longer by a full meter. It's also for people who just need a fast way to get into bunkers where they don't really plan on bringing a bunch of gear back, and it's a solid racer as well. So why is it a 4? It fits in a ton of ships. It's fast, it has decent stowage capacity, it's pretty cool looking. It should probably be a 5. However, the price is what holds it back, as is the same story with pretty much every vehicle except the PTV and maybe the Ursa Medevac. The STV should be $30 max. It just doesn't do enough to be valued at the same price as a full-fledged starter ship like the Mustang and Aurora LN. I imagine using this vehicle to go very short distances on the planet, in my hangar, or even on my capital ships with a friend, but alternative to the PTV, it will be mostly to deliver whatever can fit in the stowage. I might take a chance and do some local vehicle required delivery missions in this, if those become a thing. I know you're here for our rating, but if you really want a ship, go buy it, we won't stop you. Or even better, all ships and most vehicles can be earned in-game once the game releases. Well, actually all vehicles anyway, and some you can purchase in-game right now. These are just our ratings, but when you spend, it's your money. My opinion, this is one of those vehicles that is better than you might think, but even still doesn't quite live up to its purchase price. This one is an earn in-game for me. All right, that is it for this one. Shout out to the members. Thanks for spending your time with us. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.